find him, he's mine.
Not every masterpiece gets a red carpet. Some of the most explosive action films were overlooked, buried under big studio hype. But hidden in the shadows are thrillers with more heart, more grit, and way more adrenaline than your average blockbuster. These are the top 10 underrated action movies that outshine Hollywood hits in every way, and once you watch them, you'll wonder how you ever missed them.
I have the fortitude to put them away.
And do you?
Want some?
A woman's world is shattered when a violent attack leaves her fiancé dead and herself physically and emotionally scarred. In The Brave One, she transforms from victim to vigilante, taking justice into her own hands on the dangerous streets of New York. Haunted by trauma and driven by pain, she hunts down criminals preying on the innocent, blurring the lines between justice and revenge. As she descends deeper into this dark path, a determined detective tries to stop the rising violence. The story is a gripping exploration of trauma, courage, and morality, packed with intense suspense and emotional weight. If you're drawn to powerful thrillers about survival and vengeance, The Brave One delivers an unforgettable raw ride from start to finish. After losing her family in a tragic plane crash, a woman discovers the accident was no accident at all. In the rhythm section, she plunges into a dangerous world of espionage and conspiracy, training herself to become a lethal assassin. Driven by grief and a thirst for justice, she takes on powerful enemies while uncovering secrets that put her life at risk. The story combines intense action with emotional depth, showcasing her transformation from victim to avenger. With suspenseful twists and high-stakes missions, the film keeps viewers on edge. If you love smart, thrilling revenge stories packed with adrenaline and mystery, the rhythm section delivers non-stop excitement and a gripping journey from start to finish.
You don't carry much cash here.
A quiet man's life is turned upside down after he violently stops a robbery, revealing a dark past he thought he'd left behind. In a history of violence, his heroic act brings unwanted attention from dangerous figures tied to his former life. As threats mount, his family is caught in the crossfire, forcing him to confront buried secrets and a violent history. The story explores the thin line between peace and chaos, identity and survival, building to intense confrontations that test loyalty and morality. With gripping drama and raw action, this film dives deep into the consequences of a hidden past. A DEA agent's life is shattered when his wife is murdered in retaliation for his war against a ruthless drug cartel. In a man apart, he launches a relentless personal vendetta to bring down those responsible. The story follows his intense and dangerous pursuit, filled with explosive shootouts, undercover missions, and high-stakes confrontations. As he battles the cartel's deadly forces, he struggles with grief and the blurred line between justice and revenge. Packed with raw emotion and non-stop action, the film dives deep into themes of loss, determination, and sacrifice. If you're into gritty crime thrillers with powerful storytelling and edge-of-your-seat suspense, A Man Apart delivers a thrilling, hard-hitting experience from start to finish.
She doesn't want to see you today.
Tell her I love her. Gotta let her hate you so she can get better.
I am A world champion boxer's life falls apart after a devastating personal tragedy ruins his career and family. In Southpaw, he fights through addiction, grief, and self-destruction to reclaim his place in the ring. The story follows his intense journey of redemption, training relentlessly while rebuilding broken relationships. Facing tough opponents determined to keep him down, he battles not just in the ring, but within himself. Powerful performances and raw emotion bring the brutal realities of boxing and personal struggle to life. Explosive fight scenes and gripping drama keep the tension high. If you want a sports drama packed with heart-pounding action and a powerful comeback story, Southpaw delivers a knockout ride from start to finish.
Bullet heart! There is no heart!
If you find him, he's mine.
In a post-apocalyptic wasteland, a young girl is torn from her home, the green place of many mothers, and forced into the brutal biker horde led by the tyrannical Dementus. As chaos erupts, she witnesses rival forces clash against the notorious Immortan Joe, battling for power over the Citadel. Surviving grueling trials and betrayals, she rises through hardship, learning combat, cunning, and leadership. This is the earth-shaking transformation that turns her into the fierce warrior we know, setting the stage for redemption, vengeance, and the legend she becomes in Fury Road.
The person you wanted to be.
What kind of person do I be?
Two desperate men team up for a high-stakes robbery, hoping to fix their broken lives. But when everything goes sideways, they're forced to go on the run, dragging along an unsuspecting therapist who becomes their unlikely ally. What starts as a fast getaway turns into a chaotic chase across the city, with the law closing in and trust running thin. Explosions, betrayals, and dark humor fuel this unpredictable ride, as each character battles personal demons while trying to survive the fallout. With intense action, sharp dialogue, and a twisted take on the heist genre, this is not your usual criminal caper. Every turn raises the stakes, building toward a final gamble where everything's on the line.
Finally coming from you. Slow down! Shoot me!
A cab driver's normal night takes a deadly turn when a ruthless hitman forces him to drive across the city, carrying out a series of calculated murders. In Collateral, tension builds as the driver struggles to survive while trapped in a dangerous game of cat and mouse. Each stop leads to more violence, pushing both men to their limits. The story delivers sharp dialogue, intense action, and moral conflict, all set against the dark, gritty backdrop of Los Angeles at night. Explosive shootouts and suspenseful moments keep the adrenaline pumping throughout. If you're into gripping crime thrillers with edge-of-your-seat tension and unforgettable performances, Collateral offers a non-stop, pulse-pounding ride from start to finish. A brutal vigilante launches a relentless war on crime after his family is murdered. In Punisher, Warzone, he takes down ruthless gangsters with violent precision, stopping at nothing to deliver justice. When a sadistic mob boss resurfaces, the Punisher's mission becomes even more dangerous and personal. The story follows intense battles, explosive shootouts, and raw brutality as the vigilante wages his one-man war against the criminal underworld. Themes of revenge, justice, and morality blur as the film dives deep into the dark world of vengeance. If you love gritty, hard-hitting action with a relentless anti-hero at the center, Punisher, Warzone offers non-stop adrenaline and a pulse-pounding thrill ride from start to finish. Offers a heart-pounding, thrilling ride you don't want to miss.